Ah, all right. Oh, no, 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 it's working. Oh, okay. So if it's working, why? Hmm. Let me check. Hold on. I need to double check something on the audio side of things. I really need to sit down at some point and get a an OBS advanced tutorial or something along those lines. I feel there's like so much more that I'm not using to OBS. The audio mixer. Can I move things around in the audio mixer? I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Uh, all right. Okay. Okay, then I guess let's do this. I guess let's do this. Uh, am I right? Yes, it's working. Am I recording? Yes, and I'm recording. All right, fantastic. Hello, welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? We're back. All right. It's 11 a.m. my time here in Boston. It's kind of late for a live stream, but I've just had a lot of stuff going on this morning, which made me have to, yeah, delay the start of this. Yes, and but I'm here. So, what are we going to do? First of all, we're going to start like we typically do. Hi, my name is Jose Luis. I run this thing called Parametric Camp. We do live streams, we record tutorials, we focus on computational design, creative coding, all those kinds of things. We live stream more or less every week. I hope. I wish it was exactly like that, but I'm not that good at it. It's been a slow year to start. And if you want to learn more, we have social media, particularly active on Instagram. We have a Discord where we have conversations offline throughout the week. And if you want to know when we go live, which is typically Friday mornings, US East Coast time, um, if you want to know when we go live, you're welcome to subscribe to our Google Calendar, which is in the description of this video. And therefore you will get a notification, which by the way, I forgot to add today. So I'm just going to add it right now as we speak so that people almost at this point it's more like a logging thing, like a log thing so that I can look back and see parametric camp live stream so that I can kind of see when I went live in the past. All right, so I just added it to the calendar. I see Victor. Good morning. Good afternoon. No, super good evening, I guess, at this point for you, right? Tim Fisher. Hi and happy New Year. Well, it's Chinese New Year's Eve today. I guess if you are farther down, is it already Chinese New Year in China, actually? Wait. So where do we, yep, Chinese, well, timing. Oh, yes, right. Exactly. All right. So, congratulations and happy new Chinese New Year to everyone. It's exactly midnight right now in mainland China. So, if you are around that time zone, big congratulations for all of you. Um, I actually know about this. I have a lot of Chinese students in my class, and it's also I have this app that I use for running, and it gives me awards and points when I do certain activities. And it just prompted me yesterday, like, oh, if you go running in Chinese New Year's Eve, we'll give you a point. So I'm definitely going out. I'm a sucker for all those like badges and point systems. I really fall for all that stuff. So I'm definitely gonna try to get that badge on my running app. It's also the year of the dragon. Is that correct? This year, which is a huge thing as far as I understand, right? So welcome, well, congratulations to everyone. I hope you celebrate very, very nicely and promptly. Muad Altari, thanks to you for being here. And Corte Borges. I have no idea how to pronounce that. uh, con- Hi to you too. Hey Jay, how are you doing? Hi everyone. All right, so what are we gonna do? I am recording a mini series on drawing apps, but I haven't prepared for that today, and I want to do a good job. So I may actually live stream again this afternoon once I have a little bit of time to sit down and prepare what I want to do. That's one thing, that's one option. What I want to do, yeah, birth rates are really, that's actually really funny because I have two friends, a couple, and she is originally Chinese, and she just gave birth to a kid 2 days ago, which is kind of interesting, yes. Like a volleyball court. Okay, okay, I guess it's Dutch, so it would be like for hers, for hers. I don't know. Um, well, yes. Okay, so what are we doing today? Today, maybe this afternoon I go back to the drawing apps, but because I have a short one right now, I may stop at noon so that I can grab lunch and then go back to. I just want to do something quick and fast. So, we're just gonna get into it right now. So, I have been meaning to try out this thing, which where is this? What was this called? All right, can someone remind me? This thing that researchers from the University of Chicago published recently, which was basically an obfuscation tool for images for AI, and to basically prevent, yes, Nightshade. Nightshade AI. So I want to give it a try. What is Nightshade? So basically, the story is, I'm going to start downloading in the meantime while we talk about this, okay? For Mac, GPUs, no. Nightshade for Windows CPU, yes. And I'm gonna install this here. So, long story short, yeah, it's 2.6 gigabytes. So, I'm gonna start downloading as we speak. 10 minutes. Okay, so maybe we can start talking. So here's the idea. The idea is there's a lot of people out there who are pretty pissed off that AI companies like OpenAI, Stability, and other companies who scrape the internet for images to train neural networks, they're very pissed off that these companies are scraping their images without their consent, and that those images are going to training for models, etc., etc. So there are ways where you can signal on your web page, you can add a header, you can add like a small file that is read by the robots that periodically crawl the internet. There is a way where you can add like a few headers saying like, hey, I don't want you to crawl anything from this website. I want you to stay out of this, right? But the problem with that is that you're basically trusting that whoever is crawling the internet is going to read that file and is going to accept you asking to not be parsed, and people are just going to go away. The idea is that there might be malicious actors who would ignore this request for not being crawled, and therefore people are hoping to find better ways to protect their copyright and their images from this kind of web crawling. So a couple, and maybe we can also find Glaze AI protection, because there's this other project from the same people. Yes. And so the rationale here is there any additional way where I can protect my images from AI scraping without relying on trusting that whoever is scraping will gently and politely decline to scrape my image if I just ask for it, okay? So what they did is that this team of researchers in the University of Chicago have published these two projects called Glaze and called Nightshade. And what these projects do is that they take an image and then they manipulate the data inside of the image to give you a second image, which looks almost identical to the human eye. But it turns out that for image recognition purposes, in the eyes of AI neural networks, these images look very, very different from what you and I as humans can see in that image. So in other words, what these tools do is that they take an image and they manipulate the data inside to make it look very different to robots, but make it look almost identical to humans. And in a way, what that does is that it messes with the neural network that is being trained with this image and making it believe that the image is something else. So for example, maybe in this image of a victorious woman with these eagles and whatever, maybe what a neural network might see in there is like a cat, or it's a car or a traffic light, because of the bit manipulation of the colors in the image. I don't know exactly how it works. I haven't read the papers, but I just want to give it a try. I don't know how it works. I don't know how you actually enter an image and then you extract the information from. So I just want to try what it is to take one of these tools and use and run an image through them. So, hey Monaris, hey Shireen, very good to see you. We mentioned 2 seconds ago, B graphic. It's something interesting. And just tip on. Yes, we're going to be talking about that. I am in communication with the B graphic team. They tell me that they have a couple bugs that they're still working on, and that's why I'm holding on to making a feature video of their project until it's actually quite neat and bug free. So we're going to be wait a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, etc. Yeah, are you doing a stream on Nightshade? I actually wasn't planning, but I've been meaning to try it for a while. So, all right. So what is Nightshade? Since the arrival of blah blah blah, Nightshade works similarly to Grace, but instead of a defense against style mimicry, it is designed as an offense tool to distort feature representations inside generative AI models. Like Glaze, Nightshade is computed as a multi-objective optimization that minimizes visible changes to the original image, while human eyes see a shaded image that is largely unchanged. The AI model sees a dramatically different composition in the image. Let's see if there's an example. So this is the preprint of the Nightshade paper. We're not going to read through it. But I wonder if dirty label poison data, dog on the grass, animal art, dog pencil drawings, poison concept C, poison concept. Example images created by the clean and model and poisoned SDX models with different degrees of poison data. So this would be images created by a stable diffusion model that has been poisoned with images that have this. But I kind of want to see an image of what the painting of a dog. So you can see how the original and the poison images look largely identical. So if you're going to post this on the internet, there's no seeming difference. An illustrative example of Nightshade's curation of poison data to attack the concept dog using cat. The anchor images right are generated by prompting a photo of a cat from a clean, stable diffusion. So you get real images of cats. The poison images in the middle are perturbed versions of natural images of dogs, which resemble the anchor images in feature representation. Anchor image, poison image, a photo of a dog portrait, a line, Nightshade's poison data. Poison concept C. So let's take a look. Are we going to poison an image and ask ChatGPT what is this? That's exactly what I hope to do today. Yes, we're going to poison an image. I'm also going to download Glaze, just since we're Glaze beta, and download links 2.7. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until we finish with Nightshade, and then, so let's keep looking at the paper. So this would be the images generated by a stable diffusion model that has been poisoned with images that has been trained with images that were poisoned with Nightshade, correct? We illustrate 8 values of C, 4 objects and 4 styles together with the destination concept A used by Nightshade. All right, so clean model, poison model, all right, so poison concepts, attack generalization. All right, so well, we're not going to read the paper. Experiment setup, visualization of concept sparsity. All right. Okay, well, I'm not going to read the paper. I'm going to download it down. And then let's see about the Glaze paper. Glaze, publications, Glaze, F paper. Prompt specific attack on generative models. I guess this is the Nightshade one. This is the one we just saw. Yes. No. This is Glaze, simple AI generated RPs on the Midjourney community. Okay. And then this is Glaze. This is Glaze. Glaze is a tool that is similar to Nightshade. It actually precedes Nightshade. And for some reason, I don't know exactly what the difference is, but a system designed to protect human artists by disrupting style mimicry. At a high level, Glaze works by understanding the AI models that are training on human art and using machine learning algorithms, computing as such that it appears unchanged to human eyes, but appears to AI models like a dramatically different art style. So, for example, human eyes might find a glazed charcoal portrait with a realism style to be unchanged, but an AI model might see the glazed version as a modern abstract style, like Jackson Pollock. So it's about basically poisoning the style. Let me Google something real quick. How does Nightshade see a poisoned image? Do we have examples of that? Oof. How does AI see an image poisoned with Nightshade? I guess Nightshade is a real poison, and we're getting what is this? Is there any article here? Stop that. See where Nightshade comes from. The poison drips through. Is there any image that represents what we can see? What the model would look? Poison, clean model. I want to see an image of here. From Nightshade, protecting art from AI. Combating AI copycats. What is this? There's an AI tool? Nightshade proactive copyright protection. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna try. From what I understand, idea Nightshade is that the more it uses, the more effective it becomes over time as the model's identification system break. So one poisons the style identification while the other poisons the object identification. Yes, if we poison an image multiple times, will we see a difference? I feel that someone will then train an AI to detect poison image. That is absolutely right. All these things end up being an arms race. And okay, here. Maybe this is what? Left the Mona Lisa unaltered, middle the Mona Lisa after Nightshade, right? How AI sees the shaded version of the Mona Lisa. Well, if we believe this is what the AI looks. This is what the AI sees when it sees this image. I don't know how that works or where these images are coming from, because the University of Chicago researchers have not really I think the poison picture don't look different because the entire point is changing the image such that the human is the same, but exactly what it does. Pedram, very good. And it looks like I already downloaded this thing. All right, so let's take a look. So this is Nightshade. This is the paper. And I'm just going to extract Nightshade here to my... Oh, so much Python. All right. We're all part of a GAN that has been simulated in a simulation. Okay, so then let's give this a try. What are we going to poison? Okay, I'm gonna use a photo of my face. Where do I have a photo of my face? Because you know, it's me, I'm very narcissistic, you know? Where do I have photos of my face? All right, so I think I may have photos of my face here. Okay. All right. How about this image? All right. All right. So I'm going to paste that one here. So I'm going to have this image right here. Okay. And we're going to use a verification tool. All right. Hugging face clip interrogator. All right. So what is this? Clip interrogator is basically the opposite of what image generators do. What clip interrogator does is you give it an image, and then the model looks at the image and tries to understand what the image is about. So let's first do some ground truth here. If I upload this and I submit, boom, let's see what this thing thinks about my face. Okay, and then in the meantime, what is this Nightshade? Whoa, that is a lot. Nightshade, there's an executable, so this is looking promising. So an executable that I can double click. I hope this is, oh, it's an app. Okay. Downloading 3 gigabytes of resources. Okay. All right. Okay, this is gonna take some time. Proactive copyright protection. Okay. All right, so it looks like I'm downloading a bunch of stuff. I don't know what that is, but okay. And this is still taking some time. Arastum, hey, hello. We are poisoning images. This is what we're doing today. All right, let's give this a try. So first of all, is the AI going to see my face? Should we download an image of a few cats doing something, just in case? All right. Oh, come on. A close-up of a person wearing a suit and tie, gradient green black, official store photo made in 2019? Is that true? No, no, it's like earlier than, it's later than that. With an Orientalist smileful face? Are you kidding me? Chip Zarky, who the hell? Chorizo sausage? What the hell? Rupert Everton, who is AI researcher. Okay, I don't know about that, but chorizo sausage? I'm kind of offended with this. Who's Chip Zarky, comic book artist and writer? Okay, I don't know this gentleman. What about Rupert Everton? That doesn't sound... Who is this person? Who is Rupert Everton? The Office. Is this an Office character? I guess this is the character, Rupert Everton. Do I look like that guy? Do I look like this guy? Oh, come on. Hold on, hold on. I don't like what's happening here. I really don't like this. Anyway, so optional, select poison tag. Okay, so let's start. Is there like a tutorial? Should we even bother with the tutorial? User's guide. Step by step, please run Nightshade as the last step before you post your instruction running late on your computer must have a NVIDIA GPU in this list. Okay, do I have I probably do. I probably do. Anyway, even much more 4 gigabytes information. This guy has problems with I have a GTX 3090, so I hope we're good. If you have compatible, select your artwork, select parameters. All right, select. Oh, I can't. I can't because I guess it's still downloading the resources. Oh my God, what is this now? 4 gigabytes. And what is it downloading these resources? Anyway, it's some type of reverse. No, we're sure this is the tool we trust. I know, right? Chorizo sausage? Are you kidding me? do I look like a chorizo sausage? Seriously? I mean, I'm Spanish. I do like chorizo very much. But I'm gonna take offense at this clip model. Yeah, not cool. All right. And this is not letting me do anything. Intensity. Okay, so let's keep reading through the instructions then. So intensity. Higher intensity leads to stronger poison, but correlates with visible changes to your artwork. Render quality represents the compute time. For the longer leads to stronger poison, but longer compute time. Okay, with the specs of the laptop, GPUs are not required, but if present, they will greatly reduce output directory. Nightshade solid poison tag. Nightshade works by teaching the AI model an incorrect view of what a particular subject looks like. For example, you can convince a model that a car does not have 4 wheels, a windshield, instead you can teach the model that a car has 4 legs. To generate the stronger attack, Nightshade should make the same changes to all images of a particular concept. It should alter all images of cars to appear to AI models as cows. Therefore, Nightshade needs to know what is inside your image. When you choose your image, Nightshade will analyze it and fill in the current tag field with what it thinks it's inside the image. Before starting the shade process, make sure you look at the current tag and that it is correctly identifying the single key concept inside. Please fix if necessary. Okay, so I guess this is going to guess that I am a chorizo sausage. And then if it doesn't, we should have to correct it. Run the button. The resulting image will say to your output. Key suggestions. If you run in CP mode, your Nightshade speed will depend on memory. It is highly recommended that you blah blah blah. You would not recommend marking Nightshade image as nightshaded in social media posts or your Nightshade is a poison attack, and marking it as poison therefore defeats the purpose. Makes sense. Disclosure. You will be downloading some of the resources from Hugging Face, and we use checksums to make sure. However, you like to download from the user, you can email us for instruction. All right. This seems pretty straightforward. I'm still downloading resources. I don't know where these are being downloaded to. Maybe GPT-4 will be better at identifying the image. Can we do that with ChatGPT-4? I don't have the actual ChatGPT-4 image. I only have... Is that true? OpenAI, Playground. Because I don't have the app. Okay. Chat and but I cannot add files to this, and I don't really have the. I don't really have. Can I upload an image here? No, not really. And I don't have the app that you pay for. I only have this, and I kind of don't want to. I know, but I don't have normal ChatGPT 4. Do I have ChatGPT? I don't have the. No, I don't have this. And no, I don't have it because I'm not paying. I'm only paying for the developer account. I'm not paying for this one. I do have a script. Oh, guys, folks, we have to do this at some point. Can I show you something? This is going to be a little bit of a detour while this is downloading resources. Is it ready? Oh, wait. Oh, another gigabyte. So let me show you something. I did this thing the other day. You're gonna love this. We're gonna make a video out of this. Where are we? Where are we? Yes. So I did this thing the other day where yes. So okay, so I have a car, all right? And then I put gas in my car, like every other human being. But I'm a little bit of an OCD person, so I've kept all the receipts of all the gas that I've put in my car for the past 2 years. I don't drive a lot, so it's been, and my car is very fuel efficient, so it's been like 20 receipts. So I've kept them, and the other day I wanted to know how much money I had spent in gas in the last 2 years. So what I did was I absolutely nerded out. I took a photo of every receipt like this, and then I wrote a Python script. What is this? I wrote a Python script that goes over all the images and it uploads them to ChatGPT and it asks ChatGPT to return a JSON file. Can I to return a JSON file? Where is the script? Actually, I wrote it in Node. Sorry, not Python, of course. To return a JSON file with all the information, and guess what? It's awesome. And I generated this. I generated this data set here, which is basically an array of objects with each one of the images, and then when I put gas, what time, what was the gas station, where is the gas station, how many gallons, price per gallon, and total price. And then after that, I made a CSV file with all that information, and therefore this is the total price. And I don't know if you can tell here on the sum. Of course. Well, basically I spent $800 in gas in the last 2 years, which is kind of awesome. So we will make a video at some point where I'm going to work on this together with all of us, and we're just going to write a script to basically scan a bunch of receipts. All right. So I don't want to. Can someone? Okay, so let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna post here the photo. I'm gonna post it on Discord. All right, I'm going to post it on Discord. Can someone who has regular ChatGPT 4 take the image, upload it to ChatGPT 4, and send me a screenshot of what ChatGPT 4 thinks this image is? Okay, so we're gonna do this live. Arastor, seriously? Oh, come on. You love the idea and you know it. And the moment we make this video, you're going to try to scan a bunch of receipts. And we both know that. So don't give me that. Okay. But yes, I do very much appreciate putting effort in automating things rather than sitting down and like just crunch some numbers, you know? It's not cool. Defeats the purpose, you know? I'm a chorizo sausage, so this is what we do, I guess. Anyway, is this thing ever going to finish downloading? It's taking forever. Okay, again, if anyone can please go to the live channel on Discord, take this image and run it by regular ChatGPT 4 and send me a screenshot of what it says so that I can show it here. That would be great. Of course you're doing it. All right, are we almost there? Okay, fantastic. So now can I select the resource? Yes. So what is, all right, I'm gonna select an image. Current tag, man. Okay, we look intensity. Let's do something quick. So low intensity, low poison, render quality, and then save as what? Select folder. Okay, I'm gonna create a folder called poison. Oh, inside of Nightshade. Okay, no, I'm gonna make this in desktop. Yes, poisoned here. Select folder. Run Nightshade. GPU detected. Run Nightshade on GPU. We like GPUs. All right. All right, and I get a result. All right, so Arasto is sending me. The image shows a head of a smiling man against a green background. He appears middle-aged. Ah, why? Why this? With dark hair, graying out with a trim mustache. His eyes are bright and cheerful, contributing to a friendly and approachable demeanor. I really like this much better, let me tell you. He's wearing a dark shirt with a collar bottom shirt, which suggests a casual yet put together appearance. I could relate to that. The lighting is even, highlighting his features without creating harsh shadows. Thank you, Arastu. I very much appreciate this. All right. Nightshade successful shaded images saved in output folder. All right, so let's take a look at the output folder. Poisoned is, all right. Okay, so I'm going to do the same, folks. So I'm going to, the next one that I just posted, okay, is the poisoned one. Can you run it as well by ChatGPT and see what we get? Huh? And then I'm going to run it by clip on my end here. Okay, I'm going to run the poisoned one here and see what we get with the exact same parameters. But Chorizo's character. When is a donkey for request, duplicate this space to skip. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Shireen, this is a challenge for you. Can you make a character or an animation of this guy as a chorizo sausage teaching online YouTube? So we cannot specify what to poison it into. Well, I think the idea, if I understand correctly, is that what they are doing is that they probably already have poison tag. Nightshade wants to make the same changes to all images of a particular concept. So I'm assuming they have some kind of database where if they take man, they always map them to cats or cars or whatever to be consistent, so that when these images go to neural networks, they're all poisoned in the same way. And therefore the poisoning overall for the entire internet is more effective. That is my understanding of what's happening. Well, this didn't quite. All right, so then Arastu, could you please reset your session? Or in other words, so that it doesn't look at the image and thinks it's the same. So can you reset the session so that it loses its memory? Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crank it up all the way up, and then poison low V1. Oh, I'm gonna change the image, desktop. So that's going to be here. And then high, lowest poison. I'm gonna run Nightshade, and with all, I'm gonna crank it up. Yes. And then I see that ADAS2 has reset, and it's basically the same thing. Yeah, it still thinks that it's me. Okay. So what about the clip model? Shade in 2 minutes. Okay, so what about the clip model? It's still working. All right, so now can we compare the two images? Let me show you. So I'm going to place the original here. Sorry, I'm going to place a copy of the original there. And then we're going to switch between the two. And so this is the original, and this is the copy. Original, poisoned. Original, poisoned. I don't know if you can tell from the live stream or from the video, but what's happening is that the poison one does appear to have much more noise in the background here. All right. But in terms of my face and stuff, I really can't tell anything. It's just because the background is so smooth and the shade, the gradients are so smooth. When the poison image is poisoned, you can see noise, but noise that looks very similar to JPEG compression artifacts. So and this is the low resolution fast version of it. The low resolution fast. So let's take a look at the high resolution one. Let's see if what that does. I'm gonna start downloading Glaze, by the way. Glaze, where is it? This is the Glaze paper, which we're gonna download. And Nightshade. Oh, I shouldn't have closed Nightshade, sorry. Downloads. Glaze. Download Glaze 1.9. What is this? Glaze 1.1. Okay. There you go. And I shouldn't have closed Nightshade, the tools that poisons. Okay. Nightshade user's guide. All right. So how are we doing on the clip interrogation? A close-up of a person wearing a suit and a tie, black bomberjack, graphic artist David Light. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, by the way, before I... Arab man, light bird. Well, I'm southern Spain, so it's not that crazy that I look Arab. 30-somethings. Finally! Finally, some niceness from this stupid clip model. Ray tracing Fibonacci. A state agent listing photo. Smiling coyly. Professional studio. UX CEO. Inspired by Enrique Grau. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this clip model. All right, let's take a look at the highly poisoned one. Okay, so this is original. Oh, this is highly poisoned. Oh, you can definitely notice deformation, a lot of noise, artifacts. It's not great. Yeah. So, all right, but let's see if at least this is more effective at deceiving. All right, so this last image, ADAS2, if you're still around, this is the one that has the high intensity. So let me see if I do low and slowest. So low changes. Wait, I cannot choose default. Okay, default changes and slowest. So I'm gonna select, where is, oh no, poisoned. right, so here, default and slowest, because it looks like the GPU is working well. And let me open a clip model to see if the clip model is now, how does it work with the high intensity image. So this will be the third one, okay? Let's see how are we doing. Arastu, are you there? Can you run this by, can you please run the last image I posted on Discord via ChatGPT? Okay, let's see. Image is a middle-aged man, friendly expression. He has short, neatly trimmed hair. Image quality appears to be high with good lighting and highlights his feet. I don't know. This is not very effective, huh? This was the image with high changes and with the slowest. Okay, so that's kind of disappointing. Duration spent rendering higher can lead to stronger poison, but longer rendering time. Doesn't seem like it's doing much. No, it doesn't. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's see if this clip model here is doing anything. And let me actually check my performance of the process. Nightshade is actually using, no. Nightshade is actually not using the GPU. Oh, so OBS and Firefox. Why is Firefox using the GPU so strongly? Huh. Really? So what is it? Is the YouTube streaming that is using all this GPU? I don't know. But yes, I guess OpenAI is unbeatable at this point. All right, poisoned. So default V1, and this would be the original and the default. Yeah, you can see a lot of graininess in the background. My face is it's grainy, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna post on Discord. I'm gonna post the image that is default intensity and best render quality. And that, I mean, I have very little expectations at this point. And I'm just gonna open another clip interrogator for the default one. So this was original. This was very little modification. This was the hardest. So this was high V1. A close-up of a person wearing a suit and a tie, permaculture, studio professor, Pablo Hurtado de Mendoza. Loosely cropped, VP of marketing. Portrait of a circus artist. Okay, well, I guess this is not great. Nope, this is not really. And did we submit here? Yes, we submitted here. And I see Arastu. The image appears to be a man with a cheerful expression, blah, blah, blah. The man has his. Yeah, same thing. Okay, well, that's kind of disappointing. Quick question. I'm trying to get started with machine learning on the web and JavaScript. Do you have any suggestions? Yes, you should try ml5.js. It's the easiest, nicest intro project for machine learning on the web using JavaScript. Anything that is not that, and this is very good because it's front end only. So you can just write a web page that has a JavaScript library that is running machine learning on your browser without a need for servers or anything. Anything outside of that, you would need to run a model on a server, and the only way you would be able to get results from that model is by making like requests to that server, sending the information, have the model in the server perform the inference, and then give you the result back. So if you want to start just tinkering, ML5 is the best project probably, in my opinion. That's ml5.js. It's also super friendly for people who are used to work on P5.js. So if you've done P5.js, you're gonna have a really easy time connecting it to ML5. Which reminds me that the moment we continue doing the sketching, drawing videos, we may want to do one where we connect the drawing to some kind of neural network. That could be nice. All right, well, that was unfortunate. Nightshade. Select images to glaze. Is this glazing, or I'm assuming this is a typo, right? But yeah, that's kind of sad. Dating app icon. I mean, if anything, this is kind of entertaining. Icaro Calvario, I don't know. 2018, love lines, thick, bushy, straight eyebrows. Thank you, sir. Mass housing. What is mass housing? What does that have to do with the photo? Ugh. I don't know what this is about. All right. Okay. So I was gonna make a video about Nightshade and poisoning images, but I just don't really have a way to test. I don't know if we're not choosing the right image, so maybe we should literally just choose something with cats and whatever, or we're not using the right method to interrogate the image. You know what we're gonna do? I think I'm gonna email the researchers themselves. I'm gonna share this video with them, and then let's see if they have any feedback on what could we do better to be more successful at poisoning these images. And hopefully we can make a video out of this, but I don't know that I want to make a video, a permanent video, I mean, if we didn't quite get this right, you know? So we might just do that. Yeah, I guess. All right, well, if that's the case, then what I'm gonna do is, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna call it for right now because I'm hungry, and I actually want to get back and continue with the recording of the live streams where we're making the drawing apps. So I wonder if I can just grab lunch and then do this in the afternoon. And those of you who can connect, I know many of you are very far east of the time zone and it might be too late for you, but those who can join, well, and if you can't join, you can watch the video at some point later, or you can watch the actual edited recordings. I don't know, we'll see. But yes, I'm gonna take a break, and then if I go live this afternoon, I will post it on Discord and I will add it to the calendar. Otherwise, I need to share this. Can I share it? Can I share it, Shireen? So Monadi's art is my friend Shireen from Jamaica, and I think I challenged her earlier in the video today to make a caricature of me as a chorizo professor, And I think she just did. So this is me, chorizo sausage, in the live stream. All right. Thank you, Shireen. I don't know that this live stream has been very successful in the goals that we wanted to achieve, but I definitely think it has been fairly entertaining in a self-deprecatory way. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to go grab lunch and then I'm going to sit down and think about what would I like to do for these drawing apps. And I'm like 60% in doing another live stream in the afternoon. But yes, just stay posted on Discord and see if I'll let you guys know on Discord if we go live. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a happy evening, afternoon, whatever, and maybe see you later. Okay. Bye bye.